Right, perfect. So, hi everyone. Just getting started. So, I always wait for a few people to get on today. Let me make sure all my stuff is on silent. It should be. There we go. So, as everyone come in, tell me what state you are watching from. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is LaShawn Jenkins with Notary Institution. I provide notaries with tips on growing their business, especially through marketing. So before I get started, basically what this video is going to discuss is what we're doing basically a live audit of Google My Business page. So I sent out an email. I've also made a post, letting everyone know, send me your Google My Business link, and I'm going to give you some tips and tricks on how you can optimize your Google My Business page so that way you can get it working and get it to work for you, instead of just it sitting up there. And so far, I had one person submit their Google My Business page. So hopefully, as we are on live, other people able to submit their links, but you will have to email your links because actually I believe YouTube blocks all links inside the chat. So if you are here and you want me to review your page and also give you some tips and some really good tips and tricks or some ideas on how you can optimize your page and some things that you could do, let me know and I can help you out. So before we get started, well, hold on. Let me see. Let me get into the comments. So I'm up here. I'm like reading your comments and talking at the same time from the corner of my eye. Hey Anil. Anil, you've been busy lately. You've been real busy lately. All right, let me see. Let me see. We got Texas in the house, Miss Ange. Oh, you know what? We got two Texas in the house because Anil's in Texas. If you in Texas, you gotta put what part of Texas you in because Texas is pretty big. Um, Crystal, how you doing, ma'am? Ooh, that's a unique last name there. Trish from DMV representing Houston. You know what, Trish? I'm actually a representative of DMV. I'm just living in Texas, Florida. Facebook user, are you critiquing them? Can I say critiquing? I mean, it's critiquing in a way, yeah. But yeah, I could say critiquing, but really, sometimes I don't like the word critiquing. But really, what I'm doing is, helping you with, optimizing it. Telling you things that you can do to make your Google My Business profile stand out, and learn how to leverage it. That's really what I want. That's my goal today. Hey, Miss Pamela Williams, Texas. Okay, Houston. Angie, right? No, your name's not Angie. I just sat up here, assumed that. Let me see. California. Okay. All right, so let me see. First person we got up here. Let me see. So you know what? No, someone asked a question. Well, they didn't ask a question, but Miss Honey Lamore, Lamore, if I'm not mistaken. Or we gonna I'm just gonna call you Miss Honey. That's all right. So Miss Honey, she hasn't created a Google My Business profile. So Miss Honey, if you are, are you familiar about the Google My Business? First of all, it's a free. So you can go on google.com, search Google My Business. In order to create the profile, you will have to create a Gmail account, a Google email. So make sure you have a Gmail account. Normally, it should be your business email that you're going to have tied to your notary business. Create an email account, and then after you create that email account, you go to googlemybusiness.com, create your account. After you create your account, basically you need to know your business name. And after you know your business name, you will provide them with your address and they'll send you a postcard. And after they send the postcard, then you'll be able to verify your business. And then once when your business verify, it'll be a listing on Google to where, so basically if someone needs a notary, like how the UPS store come up and different other businesses will come up, your business will come up on Google for free. Now, everybody's on Google now, to be honest with you. A lot of people on Google. So now, the competition is a little bit harder. So now you have to do things to really make your page stand out more and above others, besides just getting reviews. Because now everybody's on there and Google has a lot of features. Okay, so Miss Honey said, no, I just have a Gmail for my business. It's not for Honey Lamore. All right. Well, that's perfect. You are in the right place. To start. If you go on my member only videos, I believe I have a Google My Business video on there where I do walk you through the steps of setting up your profile and kind of going through some of the tips to optimize it. So you can always check that out. I'm not sure. Well, if you're a member, if you become a member. Hi, Valid. All right, so we're gonna get started on the first audit. I don't want to. I've been already in here for 15 minutes. Miss Pamela Williams, Dallas, Texas. Miss Pamela, do you have a sister, or did you move? So to answer that question, no, your home address will not show. When you set up your profile, you'll set it up to where so that you provide services by delivery, goods and services, and they won't show you. They won't show your address. Google used to do that, but they actually changed it, so now they won't actually show your address at all. All right, so first person we have up here, she's actually here on the live. Let's see, Miss Trish Diggs, located in the DMV area, and she actually sent me her profile, so I was happy about that. I was happy. Let me check my email just cause so I can get ready for the next person. So as you all are on here, you are welcome to email your Google My Business link, or at least tell me your business name. Oh, let me see. Oh, you know what? I have someone else on here. Okay. All right, we got someone else too. So after we finish Miss Trish, I'm gonna give her some tips on how she can optimize her profile. All right, all right, all right, Miss Trish. Let me share your screen. So let me see. She sent me the link, but also I ended up looking on Google for her stuff. So let's see. Let's see. Share the screen. You do have a sister, a twin. Did you move? Did you used to be in Georgia? I'm not here to put all your business up, but I think this name is really familiar here or something. I just recognize I think your name from Clubhouse, if I'm not mistaken. I think I spoke to you before. I cannot remember. I do, but I don't want to be mixed up. Ooh. All right, so here's the first profile person that we have, Miss Trish Diggs out of Maryland. If I'm not mistaken, she's in Maryland. I know DMV is DC, Maryland, Virginia, but I'm pretty sure it's Maryland. So first thing first, Trish, let's see. Ready? I made the logo and added a little test about services. Okay, that's a hot logo. I think it's cute. Good representation of what your brand is. So first thing first, that you have on here that you're open 24 hours. Now, my recommendation for the hours for you is that if you're not really 24 hours, meaning that like, do you really answer your phone 24 hours? Because what can happen is, let's say if you're say you have 24 hours, right? And oh, okay, Miss Pamela, my bad. Let's say, for example, you say that you're 24 hours and clients are calling you and you're not 24 hours. Customers can actually report that that's not actually your hours. And Google would then have change your stuff for you. So if you have certain hours that you're really only available, you should put those hours and not put 24 hours because you don't want to be deceiving to anyone. Another recommendation, Miss Trish, and I'm just going over the front, right at the front of it that you have going on, is if you do not have a website, Google My Business has a free website that you can offer. So I'm actually going to pull up the back office of what Google My Business look like for one of my other businesses to help you. Show you where you can get the free website. And on that free website, I would highly recommend that you use the free website and put your information underneath there. So let me see. Okay. Oh, let me see. I have to pull mine up again for you all. So I want to provide some tips. Um, Let me see. I got to go into the back office and Google My Business so I can help you out. Because I'm trying to help you from both sides, so it's not just looking at it from the front. So if you have a Google My Business profile, and this is what Trish has, is that you're going to have a back office that looks like this. And what you edit on this back office is actually going to reflect on the front. So first thing, Trish, if you go, this is the back office. When you go back and edit your Google My Business profile, go down here to website and click this. And this is completely free. You can do this. You can do this for completely free. And that's just for people like if you don't have a website, you didn't invest just yet. But I would recommend until you invest into a website, just to use the free one for now. And you could put a lot of the information on there. So that way, people can get an idea about, your business. And you can put all the information on there. So it's completely free. Sarah, I meant to call you back on Sunday. I don't know what happened. I ended up on another line. All right. So hopefully that helped. We're not done though, Miss Trish. I'm not done. I'm not done yet. Next thing. All right. So everyone, do you see Miss Trish? Listen up. See right here where it says questions and answers, right? Questions and answers. Another recommendation is I recommend that you submit most commonly asked questions that people have asked about your business. A lot of people will ask, how much does it cost for notarizations? And what you do is you click ask question. So let me see on the back end where you edit that at. Actually, no. What I did was for my own profile is you actually go click here, click ask questions, submit it, and then it will allow you to respond to that question. So what you'll need to do is click when you go to your Google My Business profile on the front page like this, click here and click ask question. And what you're doing is one, you're helping with it helps with the SEO, but it allows people to see certain questions that they commonly ask and you responding to those questions. And to be honest, when people see those questions and answers, it does look like you're really engaged with your business and you're still active. Let's see, I think I did it. No, I did not do it on this one. Well, it's possible. Okay, I got about three people. So hold on, everyone. All right. So that is another tip. That's another tip for you, Miss Trish. All right. So I'm gonna go on this back end and show you some of the features that you need to also do. And this gonna really probably apply for everybody. Not sure if everybody did it yet, but you also want to include photos. If you like first starting off some photos, you can create some graphics in Canva as part of your photos. Make sure you put your logo on there. Um, for people who like to take pictures of their clients, etc., this is places where you can put your photos on. I know a lot of people go to social media and do it, but honestly, you can put it on the Google My Business page, and that's going to show that one, you're active. Like, to be honest, and it does help boost your Google My Business profile amongst others. And plus, it shows you're active because, to be honest, people are most likely to click. You can reviews on top of you showcasing that you're actively working and you have clients and showing pictures. That's what's going to help you rank up. So, Miss Trish, post some photos on there if you have any. Um, Another tip is if you go here to products. Now, most of us on here are service-based business for the most part, as far as what I'm going to assume. So we don't necessarily have products. So what you do is basically you list your services as the products. So whatever services you offer, you know that you're offering notarization services, fingerprinting service, apostle service. You want to go in like somewhere like Canva, create a graphic, add product, drag the photo name, put the product name there. It allows you to put it into a category based off the categories that you set on your Google My Business page. You can put a price, you don't have to, and then put a description about the product, and then you could put a call to action button also. That is another thing that you need to do, Miss Trish. So add your services in the product category. And maybe, and let me see, it'll show you what it looked like on my end because I had did this long time ago. This is for the apostle thing. And to be honest, I'm gonna be honest, I receive messages and calls from here and I really don't do that much over here. I just kind of just set it up for the most part. That's all I did. So this is an example of what it looks like when you have your products on here. It's going to show products and people can go through. I need to add one more on there because I realized I need one for apostilles for power of attorneys. All right, Miss Trish, let me see what else you have going on. Miss Trish, let's get some reviews. Let's get some reviews, please. And normally you could do that. One tip I should have for you all is download the Google My Business app. And when you download that Google My Business app, it actually gives you a link to your Google My Business page where it allows you to send it to people to quickly leave your review. Reviews are honestly going to help you. And also, too, when people are writing your reviews, make sure they're using like keywords in there, such as, mobile notary. This notary came out to my house, did my notarization for me, and I was satisfied or something of that nature. So that's some tips for you, Miss Trish. Let me know when you work on those. And I know you have sent me a message on Instagram and I will recheck your things for you. But I mean, to be honest, Miss Trish, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's pretty good. So next person I have here, let me see. I know Anil had, let me go ahead and um write something. It's a lot of things I can go over too. And also too, since I'm already here on Miss Trish page, is Google My Business does allow you to update certain things. So health and safety, especially right now, with COVID-19, they want some people that are vaccinated to know what kind of procedures they are doing, etc. You can update those details on the back end on the Google My Business. Let me see where you go at. Because they update this a lot. Who left me? Oh, that's a while ago. Okay. So, and another thing, Miss Trish, I didn't even tell you, and this really gonna apply to everybody. Make sure you're creating posts. In the posts, I believe they only last about like 30 days, but create posts based off of some of the services that you provide. So the same way how you spend time, doing social media posts, you need to also do that on the Google My Business page. All right, so we're gonna go to the next person. So let's see. I got like two people. All right, let me see. I'm not sure if she's on here. Miss Cassie. Let me see. All right, hold on, Miss Cat. I have Miss Cassie here. I'm just going in order by these emails. I think Miss Cassie, and then I want to say Anil was next. Kimberly Taylor. Oh, okay. All right, hold on. Kimberly Taylor. I'm just pulling up all my links. Okay, Miss Cassie, you on here? I always get messages via Google My Business. Oh, you know what? And I'm sorry. Someone asked a question, and I don't want to ignore them. Is there a way to get a Google Business phone? Yes. As long as you're logged into the Gmail account that you have tied to your business or whatever one you're using, what you would do is go to googlevoice.com and then sign in with that Gmail account, and then it will walk you through the steps of creating a Google Voice number. Hopefully that answered your question. And someone else also answered me. Some asked the question. All right. Oh, I'm missing no information. Hold on, everyone. Oh, that's where I probably recognize your name from. I'm sorry, Miss Pamela. I'm just scrolling on up because I think I missed some people on here. General understanding. I'm not understanding. I get calls, but my phone don't ring. I don't hear my phone. Please help me. All right, Mr. General Davis. First, do you have the Google My Business app on your cell phone? And second, you need to make sure that you have all those calls being forwarded to your phone number. So that's the only reason why I could see you not getting the calls to your cell phone because you haven't um, started forward the Google My Business number to your phone. So let me know when you do that, and hopefully that will help you. All right, Neil, let me right here. I got Cassie, Anil, and then Kimberly. I'm just writing down the names so we can go in order here. All right, make sure I don't skip no questions. Oh, hey, Cassie, you just in time. You are just in time. Okay. Oh, and then I have more. All right. I'm just writing it down, guys, because I don't want to go out of order, and I don't want nobody to be forgotten. Okay. I don't want nobody to be forgotten. All right, Miss Cassie, we on you next now. Notary wave, right? Oh, okay, perfect. I like doing this because now I can see the different how everyone has different things on here, and I can go through it. All right, Miss Cassie, Miss Cassie, Miss Cassie. Matter of fact, let me see what yours look like on the back end though. Let me see. I'm about to research something. What state are you in? Oh, Virginia. I know that area code. All right. So I'm just pulling yours up from what it looks like on this end. Yes, how do you forward? Miss Jennifer Davis, I'm gonna be honest, you gonna have to send me an email for that because you have to download the app and I probably have to like maybe walk you through that steps on setting that up. So if you see my comment is pinned to the top, and just send me an email, and I would literally really have to sit down and walk you through that. Or maybe someone on here could, but honestly, that is something that I will have to spend some time doing. All right, Miss Cassie, you got some reviews on here. I see. You want me to call you Cassie or Cassandra? Okay, Miss Cassie, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yours looking pretty good over here. It's looking pretty good over here. So you do have good reviews. I see you have your reviews. Let's click your photos. Now, another thing I would do too, I don't know if all these are stock photos, Miss Cassie, is okay, you have some photos of yourself and you have your commission on here. Another thing I would do too is maybe, if you are taking pictures, maybe taking pictures of you after the closing, or if a client is okay with you posting that picture, after you've done notarization, because Google does pick up on these stock photos. To be honest with you, and they will realize it. And that's what I would recommend. Oh, this is a cute little logo. I mean logo. Okay, but you do have a great start here, Miss Cassie, on your profile. 8 reviews, hours. Oh, okay. You set this up. Your health and safety appointments. So this is an example of what I was speaking of earlier about adding your services into the products. Sometimes Google it be taking a little bit sometimes, Cassandra, for the updates to show. I don't know why, but sometimes it does take a little minute. But hopefully it will. So these are all the service. This is what I was talking about adding your services to the product. And this is a perfect example of Miss Cassie on how she did hers. So what she did was she went in all the services that she provides, she put them as products on here with a nice description. Okay, Cassie. Okay. This is good, Cassie. This is good. This is pretty good. I'm liking it. So, do you get a lot of phone calls, or what's going on? Or you just wanted me to check it out. So she has questions here, and you know what? She did this. She put the question up. Let me like it. You haven't received any calls? Do you have how long ago you did this? Well, it says 3 hours ago on here that you did this question. Okay, sometimes too, Cassie. Maybe let me. Your phone number is the phone number like your personal number, or is it a Google Voice number? Oh wow. Okay, let me see, Miss Cassie. Your stuff is looking good. All right, from Notary Wave. Notary says Morgan Signing Services at your home office. Okay, Cassie. So another thing is too. Oh, look, this is nice, Cassie. Like you could put that photo up in your blogging from the looks of it. So let me ask you a question. What other people are? Is it someone else in your area that is like competing with you? I've had my page for months, and it's a talk tone. Is that a burner? Like a burner number? Talk tone. I never heard of that. I think it has. Sounds familiar. And I think I had seen something on here. So Miss Cassie, let me see. Which is zip code? You got reviews? You got reviews? Let me see something. Because sometimes it might be someone else on here. Let me see something real fast. Because sometimes you could, I mean, maybe it could be the number. Maybe people are trying to contact you and having a hard time. Maybe they're sending something through Messenger. Let's see your website. Oh, this is nice. Okay, I'm not gonna show all your website. I can get off of here. Add a label. So I see that recently you are getting more reviews, a lot more reviews. So Miss Cassie, when did you started making changes? Because sometimes with Google it does take a little bit. Sometimes it could take up to 30 days. Cassie, somebody would like Trish would like to know who made your webpage. Talk tone is like a WhatsApp. So only thing. Oh, thank you. Let me see if we could look at the other notaries. So Miss Cassie, one thing what could be maybe I don't know about that burner number. Maybe maybe that could be affecting you not receiving phone calls because you could be receiving them. I don't know because I actually never heard of. Let me see, 23,601, 23,601, 23. Okay, I'm just looking at the other notaries that are here. Oh wow. Let me see what they have going. Let me see. I'm just looking at the other notary area. They don't have nothing really going on their pages though. nothing, barely. More Tucson. More, you are in oh, I typed in the wrong thing. I want to say like more, are you in the same area? Let me make sure I had this right. Let me see. Ebony Locke's sister Rosie. Oh, you want me to try to call you? Yeah, hold on. Oh, Rosie. Trish, I can give you her contact because I can give you Ebony. Or you can go look at 757 Notary Sisters for Ebony. Okay, Miss Cassandra. Let's see. Because sometimes, to be honest, if you Google my business phone number is not right, it's gonna be difficult for people to get in contact with you. And that's another thing. Let me see. I'm gonna try giving you a call. And I have a 254 number. What to do with Google Kickback services? Only time Google will kick back your services is if the public is saying that you're not providing those services. So, Miss Sarah, what services did you put in there? Because sometimes, depending on, like, sometimes you'll have to word it a certain way correctly, or you have to make sure that, like, on your website, you're reflecting that you do those services. So, what services did you have that issue of it kickbacking your services? Because most of the time, it won't kick it back unless someone comes to your website and specifically puts in there like update, this person does not offer these services. Now I'm gonna be honest with you, on your Google My Business profile, if you are on here, let's say putting things on here that you don't do, or saying that you're open 24 hours and you're not, or your number's wrong, to be honest, Google will suspend your account. If Because people report these. Google wants to be as accurate as possible. All right, let me see. I'm about to put on here. I'm about to call Miss Cassandra real fast. I'm gonna try and multitask.
Hey.
Oh, hey Cassandra. Okay, your number works.
Yep, it does.
Okay. All right, Miss Cassandra. We
Thank you.
go. You're welcome.
Okay.
Okay, that number works. So, Miss Cassandra, I don't know what could be going on. Another thing I would recommend. Let me see. Do you have posts on here? You just did post 4 hours ago. Do you blog? Do you blog? I think another idea for you maybe start blogging on your website. And this is what I would suggest. Blog on your website about different notary topics, or like, for example, let's say we're gonna blog about what you have on there. I think you are blogging. What's this? A blog? Maybe blog about the mortgage industry, what's going on right now, right? Write a blog about that on your website, and then make a post about it. And then after you make the post, blog about it, make a blog on your website, then make a post on the Google My Business My page, and then redirect people to that blog. And on your blog, make sure you have at the bottom like a call to action, like book me for your services, to do your notarization services for your mortgage documents, or something of that nature. So hopefully that can help, Ms. Cassandra. But I think we're gonna be working on you in a work in progress. Yes, May. I think you should start blogging. And also, if you have the free website, you can start blogging on there for free. All right, Miss Moore, hold on. I believe we got Cassie and Neil. Miss Moore, you actually kind of last on the list, but I'm gonna answer your question here. All right, let's see. So, Miss Cassie, your profile does look pretty good to me. You are doing the right things. You're on the right path, Miss Cassie. All right, Miss Moore, because I'm not gonna be able to pronounce that first name. More here. I sent it in, but you don't have. Oh, okay. All right, Miss Moore. You don't have to review mine. I'm taking notes. I already noted that you said put services and products. I just got it up and running about a month and a half ago. Well, congratulations, Miss Moore, on getting started. All right, who's this right here? Hmm, I'm not sure how to say your name. What you're showing for notaries? What you're showing is for notary who pages are already established, but someone who wants to create their page doing general notary work. What information would be important to have on their page? Okay. Let me see. I just received my commission, and I don't want to say I can do certain notaries if I haven't done them yet. And that is completely understandable. Um, can you type in the chat what name you like for me to call you, please? That is completely understandable, but also keep in mind, to be honest, if you're going for the most part, you're going it's certain things you are going to be doing. I'll be honest with you. So I'm not sure what type of notarizations you're not going to be doing, but if you mean by certain services that you're not going to do, I understand you want to put those on there. But to really answer your question of if you're a new notary, what do you put on there? You'll put on there mainly the services that you know you're going to notarize. And to be honest, like for example, your service could be notarizing power of attorneys, notarizing wills. If that's something you don't want to do, then you don't have to put it up there. But that will help you draw the traffic in as far as putting their products inside your services. Like right here, Miss Cassie, she's an I-9 representative. And honestly, Miss Cassie too, I would probably try putting I-9 verifications, because really that's the word that the clients use when they're looking for the services, looking to use the service, I have to say. This is a great one: assisted living, notary services, nursing home, loan modifications, mortgage documents, temporary guardianship. Maybe you could put TSP notarization, just different forms that are notarized, deeds, what she has on here, wills, power of attorneys. So to be honest, hopefully that answered. Oh, Ray. All right, thank you, Ray. Just put on there the service. What service? So first of all, what services are you going to want to offer? So if you know you're going to do apostle services, you need to put that in there. You have to first determine what services that you're going to actually offer. Is right. And once you determine those services, then you can go in and add the product. So hopefully that answered your question the best way possible. Okay, so great question, Miss Trish. Let me see. I don't need to do her. Great question, Miss Trish. So she asked, so do we need a Google My Business page and a web page, or can we just have the Google My Business page? You're going to need both. I'm gonna be honest with you, Trish. At the beginning, you can start off with the just Google My Business page, but to be honest, depending on what area you're in, and if you are located in the area where there are a lot of notaries and it's a lot more competition. Honestly, having a website does put you at a greater advantage because you can use your website to help you draw in traffic, and that also helps you rank up your Google My Business listing. So hopefully that will help you. Like the tips I gave Miss Cassie about blogging on her website. Blogging on her website, one that helps that's in Google, but blogging on her website and then posting it on her Google My Business page will help her rank up also quicker with her Google My Business page. So it all kind of like works hand in hand with one another. All right, Miss Anil, we're gonna get you. Are you still on here? Let me see. Because Anil had told me where hers was. Dang. Let me see, Anil. I have to scroll back up. And I think was it at your service? Let me see, Anil. All right, yeah, I thought so. All right, so we're gonna do Miss Anil. She's actually in Waco, Texas. At your service. Woo! Hold on. Let me put notary on there because something else came up. right, let's exit out of that. I don't need my computer slowing down. So we went over someone in the DMV area, Virginia area. Now we in the Texas area. Anil, I think I have it. Let me see. Let me see. She's still on here. Oh, yeah, everyone, you're welcome. Oh, okay, good. Are you I think I had the right one because I googled it. Let me make sure. Sixth Street. Are you on Sixth Street? I want to make sure I'm at the right one here. Oh, you know what? Never mind. I don't know. I see your picture right here. All right, let me exit. Let me exit out of this. As you know, these windows will definitely slow your computer down. Okay. Ms. Moore said she don't want hers done. But when Ms. Moore, if you want yours done, actually, no, I am gonna go over yours because I wanted to show somebody something anyway. I won't go over yours anyway. We're not going to do too full detail, but Ms. Moore, I will go over yours. All right, Neil, you looking good so far. Now, one second. Now, we're gonna need some reviews. That is one thing, Mr. Neil. And as busy as you are, I know that you can get some reviews. I seen you. I seen how busy you have been lately, ma'am. So first thing is you want to get some reviews. You updated your business hours. That's great. Your phone number. Take advantage of the free website, or I'm not sure. Are you in the process of getting a website? I believe you might be because I think you talked to me about getting your logo and stuff done. All right, let's scroll on down. Matter of fact, I want to pull this up a different way. I don't like it like this. Let me see, because I actually want to show it what it looks like on Google and how everyone else's shows up. Let me see, because I can see way more. So, Anil, again, what you want to do is, so I'm gonna go on the back end. It's kind of the same thing with everybody. For anyone else who's not doing this, one, you need to go on the back end and make posts. But before you make posts, now let's do products. Add your services to your products. So I'm not sure if you're familiar with like Canva, create your graphics. Okay, I figured you were. Create your graphics and add your services on here so it can show, so you can have more things come up on there. Another thing is you want to start creating some posts on your Google My Business page, and you can do that on the back end on your Google My Business. You can create a post. Okay, that's one thing I would recommend. And to be honest with the posts, like you could do them once a week, twice a week. To be honest, you don't. Sometimes you don't have to overdo it on here, but you do have to at least be actively, updating it at least once a week, actively updating it. I think I had seen you had some pictures on here, if I'm not mistaken. You did. Oh, another thing too, Miss Anil, when you go on the front end of your Google My Business page, submit commonly asked questions. Another thing, like how I pick my questions is one, I pick questions based off of the calls I receive. I remember the most common questions that people ask when I'm on the phone. How much does it cost to get my documents notarized? Or what's the price? How does this work? Those are questions that you can submit on there. And then in turn, what you do is you can actually answer your own questions. And that is also going to help you. And to be honest, those questions do show up on Google and people are able to like them and respond to them and things of that nature. Yes. Miss Anastasia said, I found that I get more views on my photos versus posts. Yes, you may get more views, but what the posts do, the posts be able helps people to really see like what you do. And really the post is really for you. If you're blogging on your website, you need to create a post about that on the Google My Business page, redirecting those people to your website. So hopefully, Miss Washington, that can help. But both of them need to be done in a way. Let's see. And Anil says you just created this a month ago. Congratulations. Another thing too is on the back, you want to make sure. So let's go to the home page. Make sure you update all the service areas that you actually are servicing. Let me see. How do I go back and edit this? Because this stuff they be changing the website. Let me see. Ooh. Oh, here. Let's go to info. Is it info? All right, there we go. All right. So another thing is to update the service areas that you actually service. Now, I always tell people, to be honest, only put the service areas that you know you're going to service. So I'm gonna be honest. If you know that you're not going to provide services to those areas, like none of your services you're able to provide, please don't put them on there. Because I'm telling you, when people report, people can go on here and report and saying that you don't do that, and the Google just end up taking it off for you anyway. Make sure you add the services on there, hours. Oh, another thing too is when you go on the back end and when you go to information over here on the left, you can edit your at symbol, make it your business name, put your website. If you have a direct link where people can make appointments with you, you want to edit that. The services, you want to make sure you go through that and put that on here. And this is a never important thing. And I know we was on a nil, but Miss Moore Design actually has hers set up like that. So she has hers to where so she identifies as a black owned business. And she also identifies as a woman owned business. You want to make sure too you do that on your Google My Business page. And how you get these things to show is you go here and certain options actually come up. So like for me, black owned comes up. Oh, veteran owned business comes up for me, and woman owned business comes up for me. Crowd. I don't really care for this. I can add that on there and then apply. So now when I apply those actually will show up on my Google My Business page. And Google honestly does those automatically on figuring out which one you are. So once one of those options come up, you can click yes and show that you identify as those businesses. Okay, let's see. Yes, ma'am. I will send it. Trish, I will send it when I get off tonight. What time is it? 7:30. How long we been here? Oh, we've been here 45 minutes, not too long. Well, 48. All right, so we got Neil, Cassie, Moore. We kind of already hit you up, even though you said you was good. But this is pretty good, Moore. Let me see. You got your reviews going on. Oh, those are reviews you left? No, no. I know. Are you a real estate agent too? Oh, Miss Cassandra, only thing on my YouTube can't post links. So if you want, email it to me, and then I just copy and paste it. Let me see, because on my thing it does not let you put links on here at all. I had to block that feature only because of spam. Be a lot of spam going on when I did have the links. Let me see, or you can email it and I'll make sure it gets to her. Oh, we got a couple few people here. All right, Kimberly, hold on. Let's go over yours, Kimberly. Taylor Admin Services. All right, I'm looking at the right one. It's Kimberly Taylor. I think she was in my class. Kimberly, what part of Texas are you in? If you're still here, because I know like three different Kimberly Taylors. 51 reviews. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Let me see. I'm actually going to be on here and four. You're in Georgia. All right. Let me see. All right. So we have more. Let me unclick hers. Trish. So we have a Georgia notary here, guys, with 51 reviews. So, oh, supposed to be 52. All right. Hold on, Mr. Jeff. How you doing, sir? I need to learn Canva. Oh, don't worry, guys. We have a little Canva, a little Canva lesson. I'm not gonna say class. I'm gonna be teaching that a little bit. But you know what? There's a person, Latanya Militant. I don't know if anybody on, everyone on here for the most part is on Clubhouse. Um, she does a Canva class like every month or something, if I'm not mistaken. It's with the 757 Notary Sisters. If you're in that group, you will see the Canva class link on there. But she actually does a Canva class and she's really good at it. You know, I know there's a lot of Canva things going on, but she also teaches it. If you need something sooner than what I'm going to do, you can always go to her. I don't have her link or nothing right now, but that is one person that you can go to. If you're trying to learn Canva, how to create some graphics, you can go over there. But I will have some things coming up soon, but one at a time. So, oh, no worries, Miss Cassandra. It's not you. You know, it's a lot of spam going on the internet. So the answer, Mr. Jeff Clark, aka Academy Notary, aka Mr. Fingerprinting Guy, or hopefully you don't mind me calling you that. He asked, he said, how many pictures should I add to my profile? Should I add photos each week? I would say at least each week, if you can. If not, maybe every 2 weeks. Now, when you say pictures, are you talking about at the top, sir? Just to clarify, add pictures each week. Mr. Clark, another thing too is those posts are just as important. So pictures and posts run hand in hand. You can do once a week, every 2 weeks. You know, I say do it enough to where it shows that you're active, to where so when someone goes to your profile, that they know, okay, this person is in business. Like this person is actively in business. I know that if I call this person, they might be with a client right now. Just pictures. I would say at least maybe once a week. I mean, if you're just going to do pictures, but I would recommend post. Especially if you're blogging, I would highly recommend that you put posts in there too. The posts do expire, but the pictures don't expire. So hopefully that answered your question, Jeff. Oh, Kimberly's in Georgia. Now I'm glad I have a Georgia person on here because you know a lot of Georgia notaries do feel discouraged and that make um they cannot make this a business, being that it is an attorney state. But Miss Kimberly, I have not even read your reviews, and quite frankly, if I know you have 51 reviews, I know you're busy over there. And really, to me, you're just showing me that it is living proof that you can do this in Georgia. And I appreciate you actually coming on here and sharing your profile to give some encouragement for the Georgia notaries. Because I'm not in Georgia, even though I know it can be done. I know a lot of Georgia notaries feel like it can. And Miss Kimberly, you doing it. Another thing, too, guys, for you all, tips on getting reviews is when you're doing your loan signings, you know, with clients, ask those people to leave you a review. Now, I'm gonna tell you the easiest way to get reviews. I'm gonna be honest with reviews. You have to be proactive and you gotta tell people to leave you a review. So, for example, you know, as soon as you're done your closing, or as soon as you're done your closing or your notary appointment, the last thing that need to come out your mouth after you accept payment need to be thank you Can you please leave me a review on my Google business page? I will greatly appreciate it. Please provide me great feedback. Now, what I had used to do was I used to save in my iPhone on my notes. I saved my review link and I saved a nice little text message that I could copy and paste. As soon as I get in the car, and I mean as soon as I get in the car, as soon as I get in the car from the closing, or some people do it right then and there while while they're still standing in front of the person. But it does have to be done quickly. Send them a text message and say, hey, text me and say, hey, something along the lines of, thank you for using my services. I greatly appreciate it. Please leave me a review with the link taking them to leave a review to your page. And I'm telling you, if you do that, that's exactly how you get your reviews. Now, I'm not sure if Miss Kimberly is on here and she want to share her tips on how she get her reviews, but that is how you get reviews. Like literally, you ask every single person. Now, everybody's not going to leave a review, but I promise you, if you do it like that, you're going to get your reviews. When you just tell people to leave you a review, they're not going to leave it. And I'm just going to be honest. People forget, people get busy, all kinds of things go on. All right, Miss Taylor, you got a nice profile here. She has her health and safety measures here. Look, I'm telling you, you got to do it. She has her labels here, like what I kind of showed earlier. Her business hours, she put that on here. Reviews. Now, another thing too with the reviews, and I see Miss Kimberly, she just kind of likes them, or probably. Oh no, I'm sorry, not like some. My apology. Another thing with your reviews, make sure you respond to all your reviews that you receive on your Go My Business page, good or bad. It don't matter. If somebody leave you a bad review, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Sometimes we all have to be able to take an L. That's just life and business. We're gonna take our L and keep it moving, but respond to your reviews as professional as possible. Even if someone does leave you a negative review, just respond to them. I wouldn't even get into an argument or a pissing contest. I don't even want to say that, but I'm not about to argue with nobody on the internet. That's just something I'm not going to do. Now, Google has, updated to where so people, because people were leaving false reviews, and Google has, changed the process now, like for us, where we can report a false review where someone is completely lying on us, but to be honest with you, respond to every review because people look at that. People look at how you respond, even if it's negative. A negative review does not mean that people will not use your services. Now, I'll be honest. If you are stacking up on the negative reviews, it might be you. No, sometimes we have to self evaluate ourselves, and I'll be honest, it might be you. Not saying it is, but it might be. So maybe you want to reevaluate how you do things. But if you're getting a few negative ones here and there, it's all right. Do better, or just whatever. Sometimes it's the people. Sometimes it's not even you. Sometimes people just you can't please everybody. So this is another tip too. And Kimberly, you did pretty good. She responds to all her reviews, every single one. So that's another tip. I'm just gonna like it because that helps. Make sure you respond to every single review that's on here. All right, let me see. I wonder why it's not showing me. I can't pull it up like how the other people's. Because I think you had a website, didn't you? Let me see. All right, we have Kimberly and someone else had emailed me one too. I think Violet, if I'm not mistaken. And Miss Kimberly said, it can be discouraging. I'm still trying to learn how to generate more business, but I appreciate my new and reoccurring clients. I just ask for a review after every signing. People sometimes give 4 stars just because they think you were not perfect, so you don't deserve 5 stars. People do that. I don't get the point of that, but to each his own. But to be honest, 4 stars is not bad though. It's not bad. At least it's a star. At least you're getting a star. All right, there we go. So Taylor, same thing for you or Miss Kimberly. and hopefully everyone else, get the concept of what's going on. Put some questions in here. Let me see what pictures you have on here. Okay, you got some photos on here. And guys, don't forget pictures of yourselves. Put some pictures of you up there. You know, a few. Because to be honest, people like buying from people. People want to know who's coming to them. Put some pictures of you up there. And honestly, it is going to take time for you to get used to seeing yourself. Posting pictures of yourself. But to be honest, I mean, it's taking me time. Anyone that knows me, I'm extremely shy, to be honest. But once when I start putting my pictures up there, I love it. So make sure you put some pictures up there of you. Some people say it's a little much, but I believe in. I'm be honest. If I see a picture of one person, if I see a business and I see them all throughout the pictures versus like other people, I'm actually gonna call the one where I see like an actual the owner or the person. So I recommend put some pictures of yourself on there. There's a few. There's a few. There's a few. I'm here, Jeff. Thanks for being engaging tonight, Jeff, for on the live. And Miss Kim, Pamela. Thank you, everyone. That's a great question. I don't think so, Miss Violet. Oh, you can. Probably on the post. Or you can put it on the post, or you can put it. Oh, you know what? You can put it in the pictures, right, Jeff? Jeff said yes. Never uploaded a video on there. I usually leave all my video content for YouTube or something, but I can only imagine doing and oh yes, you can. So if you could put videos on there, you know what I would recommend, Valid, is to make like a mini explainer video in Canva. Basically like a slideshow video on Canva, make a slideshow video on there, and then put some music on there, and boom, you have your whole video just like that. All right, so Valid, I think you're next. We're actually about to end soon because we actually had an hour. Oh, Sarah, I missed you. My bad. All right, hold on, Sarah. Let me see. I'm gonna copy and paste yours. Sarah, and who else? Violet. How you doing, Violet? I haven't seen you in a while. Okay, Violet. All right. Yes, I'll look yours up for you. So again, don't forget to download the Google My Business app on your phone, so that way you can easily send your profile to people. I think I have it right here, Violet. Mississippi. Oh, okay. Great advice, Jeff. He said you should upload a video introduction. Right. And you know what? With the introduction, make sure you're showing your face at least. Some people they like to do a whole bunch of stock photos where they do introduction. But me personally, I feel like just get on camera. Show your face a little bit. Show your face a little bit. It's only gonna be you on there. And it is hard, to get into the whole, being on camera, showing your face, and it takes time, but you will get there. Because I'm gonna be honest, I really sometimes it's hard for me to do videos, and I'm live. I like to go live a lot, but it is definitely the more you do it, the more comfortable you become. I'm just going to say that, but it does take time to get there. Okay, Jackson, Mississippi, mobile notary. How do I like it when I can be able to get it. Oh, okay. Let me put this in here. Thank you, Cassie. We about to go to you, Valid, but I just want to put on here. All right, hold on. So this is for anybody that's needing a website done. This is from Rosie, 757 Notary sister, her actual sister. I'm gonna put it on here because I know Miss Trish was needing it. But Trish, I'm also want to make sure I email this to you. Thank you, Cassie, for that. I had just seen your email. Alrighty. All right. So back to Valid. Valid. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. Questions. Don't forget. Put those in and respond to those. Responding to your reviews. I want it to actually show up to where it shows me like everything. Because it won't let me click the pictures. Oh no, it's right here. Let me see. So also too, when you using the pictures, I look at it too. You can use pictures, kind of maybe describing some of your services, since people that's what they're gonna be looking at also. Like this, like how you have this is pretty good. This is pretty good, but you can create like everything I create and everything I suggest creating is always create things based off of my brand. So for example, like I will go in Canva and I will make sure my logo is in this picture at all times. Everything I do will be tied to my brand. It's custom graphics, kind of like what you have going on like this. M&S. That's another thing I would recommend that you do. How do I go back? Oh, my internet moving a little slow. All right, we almost at an hour and 30 minutes. I need to eat dinner. I'm hungry. So this is pretty good. Pretty good. View updates from Google. I was actually trying to pull up Sermon Jackson. So another thing too is in your description is I will always put, maybe, I'm a mobile notary providing notary services to the following areas. You do still want to make sure you're using those keywords. We come to you. So I will change that and put the word notary in there somewhere. Or we travel to you to we travel to you to notarize documents, or we come to you for your notarization needs. Sometimes you gotta play with it a little bit, when the terminology, but that's what I would recommend. And these are all the websites that you're on, so that's pretty good. You mind if we click your website? Well, I already clicked it. My bad. You got cookies on there. Who is a notary? Mobile. You only have one page here. What did you create your website on? Valid. And you know what? That's gonna be another whole nother video. Hopefully, everyone checked out my video on Google Keywords on the different keywords that you need to determine. Well, different keywords that you need to have on your website to help draw in clients. Because after you do the keyword research, then we're gonna go into content and typing things out or things of that nature, so you can really draw more traffic to your page. Oh. All right, and I think was it somebody else? Oh, Sarah. And this will be the last one for the night, guys, because I'm getting a little hungry. Past my dinner time here. Past my dinner time. Way past my dinner time. It's 8 o'clock, and I gotta get the kids ready for bed. Let me make sure I don't have nobody else lingering. Okay. All right. So next person is Miss Sarah K. She actually in my area. So I already looked at her website. Oh, you're welcome. I am Jeff. I'm about to go eat. I just gotta, I just I have to finish these people. So Sarah, not Sarah. Um, oh, it is Sarah. Sarah, she has reviews. She has up here. Let me see. One thing I don't think she has is her questions, products. Let me see. Yeah, don't worry, it's coming. Let me see. I'll pull her stuff up over here. Okay. No, this is the wrong person. Sarah, there's somebody else like with a similar name as you on here on Google and Colleen. That's I'm sitting here looking at the names. It's kind of like the same, and I'm like, that's not Sarah. That's not her at all. Because I think I recognize that other female. That's why I'm like, what's going on? All right. So Sarah, area serve Colleen and nearby areas. Health and safety. All right, Sarah. Don't forget. I know I see your post on here. Don't forget to add your products on here. Well, your services really underneath products. Don't forget your questions. And I'm gonna be honest, I really honestly do. Yeah, this is you, but it wasn't you that what I was looking at earlier. All right, Miss Cassandra, I'll see you later. Um, Sarah, what I recommend too, don't forget the questions that people call you about, you want to put that on here. Like, it could be something simple. What type of documents do you notarize? And then you respond, with those questions. And then honestly, what I'm giving you all is something that everybody can use, just some ideas. So that's what I suggest. Jeff has a question about your mugs. He said, where does one get those mugs made? Walmart? Shoot, that's a great question. Miss Sarah gonna have to answer that for you. So Miss Sarah, it's pretty good on here. Again, like kind of what reiterated with everyone else is make sure you add your products and your services. Make sure you update in the pictures in the post on here. And then two, blogging. I believe that is going to be my next video on walking notaries through, how to blog and how to get started with the blogging portion of it because that is so important right now, especially if you are trying to compete. If you're trying to compete with others in the area, blogging is going to help. Blogging is going to help. Google My Business page is a start, but now everybody's on the internet, every business on the internet, everyone's offering notary services. So with that being said, blogging is going to be your next step. Blogging and really building out your website. But you can start with blogging on your website. Um, I believe that is all the people. I got that everybody. Let me make sure. Yes, I did. Because everyone knows I'm a little hungry. Oh, Jeff, she said a friend with a cricket machine did hers. Well, that's a good friend of yours. All right, let's see. Stop sharing. So, just to recap about what we did today was we just did a live review of different people's My Business pages. Just some tips with your pages. One, make sure even with when people are leaving reviews, make sure that you respond to every review. Next thing is make sure you're updating your Google My Business page with the correct information, making sure your hours are right, make sure your phone number is correct, Also, make sure you're uploading current photos and not just using stock photos, but actual photos. You know what? Another tip too with the photos. So if you have a store, well, I'm not gonna say it, but a standstill location where it's actually a business, take pictures outside of your business with your business name on there and post that on Google too. Most people have mobile, but if you don't and you do have an actual office space, make sure you post those pictures also. What else? Whatever tips we have on here. Uh, Make sure you have the correct areas that you're servicing on there. You want to make sure those are updated. Your hours. You want to make sure that you're starting to blog and get into that process. Um, there's a lot of little details on here, but overall, make sure you're constantly on this website updating it at least once a week or at least every 2 weeks. Go on here, update it, make a post or so that you can be, up to date. That is all I have for today. I will see y'all again. I'll be going live again maybe next week sometime, or it might be this week sometime. But I will definitely be going live again. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel and make sure you hit the notifications button so that you can be notified of whenever I go live. And if you're on my email list, I will send out an email when I go live. And I look forward to helping everyone, with their notary business and growing their notary business as much as I can. You all have an amazing night, and I see y'all again. Bye.